Hi, this is Sandy. This week we are continuing our journaling. We're doing another page. I'll probably do another page after this one just to give you a good idea. Remember, there's no right, there's no wrong, and the art is in creating your words. So this was our last video, and it was just basically showing you how to set up a journal page. As you can tell, I didn't fill out any more of the journal. But I am going to move on because we can get more and more complex with our journals as we go through this. You can make this journal a basic self-help book, or you can make it be a wish book. You can be a goal book. But you don't have to fill it all in at once. So let's go through our things and let's see what kind of words we have here. We have lead with love and change. Oh, the must list. You know, if you write something down, you have more chance of getting it done than if you don't. Oh, let's see. Love, bless. Go for joy. The gratitude journal. Oh, that's a good one. But it doesn't really go with change, and it doesn't go with a must list. But gratitude journal might be a page of its own that we can work on. Okay. The recipe for success. You know, school is starting. We need the recipe for success. I did get some little school buses here. That would go with this. So what I'm doing is I'm organizing my thoughts. I'm thinking about how I can put this journal together that will help me and that will let me organize my mind and my thoughts and give my mind peace so it isn't rolling all over the place. Oh, jump into. What would I jump into? Jump into change. The Lone Star Rises. I like that one. Be the best. Change and best. I like that. Or even rediscover. The journal. Here's a good one. We could be grateful for Dad. Things could all be falling into place if we know how to do it. And we can say ready, set, and go. And the mind matters. So there's all kinds of things that we can do here. So let's do our next page. Let's do our school page. We are just getting ready to start school. And last year was okay. We were homeschooling. We weren't homeschooling. We've got to figure out what we're doing in order to get successful in school. So let's use this time to figure out what we have to do to have a good school year. The one thing we have to do is we've got to commit. That means we've got to say, we are going to do it. So I really like that word, commit. And I'm going to put it over here like that. I've got my glue stick. And I've got a piece of paper, scratch paper, that I can use to use the glue stick on, because I don't want to put it right on my paper. So here's a piece of paper I've got. I'm going to use this right here. Commit to. I kind of like things off center. Okay, I like that. Commit to. I've got to commit. I see that didn't want to stick very well there, so I'm going to give it a little more. I've got to commit. I can come in and I can use my washi tape. This is just green tape here. It's nothing decorative. I'm just showing you different ways that you can decorate. And I can cut it. And because that doesn't want to stick very well, I'm going to put it right underneath it. Commit to. All right. What am I going to commit to? What do I got to think about? Well, I've got to commit to doing my best. How am I going to do that? I know I had the word best here somewhere, so I'm looking for that word best. I like it all in purple. So these are habits. I'm going to have to make habits, best habits. And you can just use pictures if you wanted to. That would be fine too. Okay, so I'm going to give myself, I've got my Uniball pen again, and I'm going to give myself 3 things I've got to do. I can doodle here. I'm going to doodle while I'm thinking. 3 things that I need to do my best in school. Oh, one thing I need is sleep. If I'm tired, I know that I cannot do my best. But how much sleep do I need? Let's see, if I went to bed at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to think about all of these things. But maybe I know I need to sleep 8 hours a day. Okay, what else do I need to do my best? I need organization. I need my room to be clean. So I'm going to put organization. But how do I get organization? That's going to be a really hard one to figure out. What else do I need? I need to eat correctly. These are all things that I know in order to do my best, I need. Okay, so now let's go down here. So there's times when I know that I'm going to need space for my sleeping right there. So I'm going to put a little Post-it note there, just a little one, as I'm trying to organize my thoughts. Remember, the purpose of the journal is to organize your thoughts and feelings. And that's what we're doing here. We're organizing. But notice that organizing is what we're going to need to do our best in school. So we can write things, we can find a magazine article, but it's stuff that we need to be thinking about. Not so much fill in here, but need to actually think about it. Okay, so our journal is a work in progress. At this time, I said you could doodle, and I can doodle all I want. Because at this time, I'm thinking. And as I'm thinking, I'm just doodling. But it's kind of fun to doodle. Journaling should be fun. It shouldn't be stressful, like you've got to perform. I can keep doing it. You can make people, you can make You can draw anything. This is your journal. You can make it decorative. But while I'm doing this, and I'm doing commit to, and then it was ready, set, go, it's got to fall into place. I know that if I do good in school, I feel empowered. You know what that means? It means you feel powerful. You can do anything when you're doing good in school, can't you? You don't need your parents yelling at you to do better. You can do that all yourself. In fact, I know some kids who all they think about is how bad they feel because they aren't doing as well as they want to do. It isn't even about what their parents want them to do. It's as good as they want them to do. So I might put, I feel empowered. But I really like this one here, success. Now, I wasn't very careful when I actually cut this one out, so I tore a little bit of it. But when I tore it, it was still together, so I can still use it because I'm going to be gluing it to my page. Remember that the reason for this page was to get ready for school. So I want to make sure I am ready for school and success. I'll make a bet that you didn't know that this summer I didn't really do this, but maybe I did, went on a hot air balloon ride. And I'm doodling hot air balloons. Or maybe I want to go on a hot air balloon ride. That would be good too. I can doodle all kinds of things. And there's my basket. And maybe here's another balloon. That's my doodling. As I'm thinking about ways to commit to success in school, I know that I will feel empowered. And I'm going to go ahead and put these down here because I know how I want it organized. And when that happens, everything will fall into place. This is something that you have to think about. I can't give you all of the answers. I can't tell you what you should write and what you shouldn't write. I'm going to put it up there. It looks good up there. That's good. But now I don't know which order I'm going to go. So maybe I'm going to go commit to, and I'm going to make arrows. Commit to success. And then I'm going to go from success down, and instead of arrows, I'll make hearts. To feeling empowered. You know, there's got to be a certain number of things that make you feel empowered. Maybe it's going to take here. Maybe we need to know what empowered means. If I'm going to use a word, I better know what it means. And right down in the bottom, when I'm ready, I'm going to say ready, set, and go is turning the page. You know what? We better write down what empowered means. Let's get our pen out. And empowered. You know, the dictionary always has those marks right there. Well, first of all, it's a verb. So I know if I'm going to use it, I'm going to have to use a verb. And it's give someone the authority to do something. That's what empowered means. So I know it's a verb. Maybe I can say the synonyms. You know what that is in speech. The words that, no, not the synonym, the homonym. The words that you could also use for empower. What words could we use for empower? We could use permit, entitle, allow. I like those words. Now, how am I going to put it in here? How do you feel empowered? I know. What happens when you get empowered? That might be the best one. What happens when you get empowered? I feel stronger, independent, like you don't have to have your mom and dad tell you every time you're doing something. I feel better. So now I've told myself that I feel stronger, independent, and better when I'm empowered. I can decorate this all I want. I can change colors. I can use a stamp. I could use some more washi tape. I could get a picture out of a magazine that shows an arm and a muscle. Maybe the best thing about empowered, and I'm going to use this gold pen, and I'm going to put it right here like this. Remember, you do anything you want. I'm just showing you ways you can do it. And here is the best thing about empowered. It's in control. So I can find something else here, and I've left that space for it. I've told myself I'm going to hear organization. I can look for organization skills. Eating correctly, I can tell myself what kind of diet to use. Success, gosh, I'll have to think about success, but it falls into place. And maybe let's do something fun here. The things that will fall into place. And I'm going to do it like they're falling. I've just picked up another pen here. Just a colored one. What would fall into place? Grades. Let's see, what else? Do you think friends would fall into place with feeling successful? Well, if you feel in control, I'll make a bet friends would fall into place too. So I'm falling into place with friends. Grades, friends. Oh, let's see, what else might be falling into place? Sports. Now, because I'm doing better in school, I have time to play sports. You might want to decorate this. Pick up another pen, do something decorative in between there. This is all your things to do. I'm just giving you ideas. Okay, so ready, set. We can leave something for here, but what are we going to do? Maybe what we plan to do, we're going to jump into. That's a perfect thing to put in here. This is what I plan on doing. It's not what I've done before. Maybe this is the first year I'm able to play volleyball. But I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to leave a checkbox out here. That means I can. What else do we want to jump into? Let's jump into our first A. Or a 1, depending on which school you go to. That means the first paper you bring home with 100, when you get it, you check this box off. Let's say we want to fall into, how about homework? Doing homework every day for a week without being told. That's a big box right there. Okay, now I made a checklist here. So I'm going to decorate it as I think about how I'm going to do that with little dots. So now I know basically what I've got to do. I know I had the school buses here. Where did they go? Well, they went around here somewhere, but when I find them, I'm going to put them up there. Okay, so I've given you your second page. It's our, how are we going to be successful in school? You know what? Let's go ahead and let's write this down. How am I going to do this school year? I like that. That's the name of my page. I'm going to commit to being successful, and it's all going to fall into place, and that's my grades, my friends, and my sports. And this is what I'm going to have to do. This page I need to work on, but I'll get it done because I feel empowered. As you do something, you write it down in here. This is your journal. It doesn't have to be completed pages. The pages will be completed eventually. And we've got another page to go.